Be me. Walking down the street with a group of friends. See a spooky fun house with clowns. Friends want to go inside. Walk inside. Everything is dark. Wake up outside behind the fun house. Friends are all being dismembered by clowns. Body parts everywhere. Get up and start to stumble away. See a mirror and look into it. WTF.exe. It's your body but someone else's head has been stitched on your neck. How am I still me with some else's head? Clowns notice you're trying to get away. Run. Clown chasing with machete. Run faster. Screaming for help. Running down the city street. Nobody anywhere except the clowns. Try to jump a fence. Fence gets taller in midair. Realize it's a dream. Begin to fly. Look down. Nothing but clowns chopping people apart. Wake up. Alright and I'll bite after a green text. Be me, mid-20s, drug-free, 2010. Have some health issues and decide life is hard, fuck it, I'll smoke some salvia. Friends tell me I'll trip, so I prepare my heart and smoke it a couple of times in the day surrounded by friends in case I spaz out. Nothing, sometimes numbness similar to dental anesthesia. Get frustrated and decide to smoke it alone at night, in the woods. Take a huge rip and hold it in while focusing on my surroundings. Suddenly the starlit night becomes pitch black, I hear a deep rumbling and 1,000 voices. Through a mixture of wailing cries and whispering these voices tell me to come with them. I calmly mentally say no, I don't know who you are or where we are going. Mentally ask who they are. We are the darkness. You will come with us one day. Everything suddenly went back to normal and I found myself standing, bent over and facing the ground, like a deep Japanese bow gesture. Stand up straight, and check my surroundings, very freaked out and planning to never smoke that shit again and wondering why people did this drug ever. Prepare to walk home and a ball of pink light zips by overhead. It slows down and stops almost over my head and starts to hum and shake slightly in place. I mentally ask out to it, are you part of that darkness thing I just sent away? It responds back directly to my mind with a harsh tone asking, what do you want to know? I ask what if there is any purpose in life or something I could work on that could change the world for the better because I am quite unhappy. This glowing pink ball of light practically sneers and says, you are an experiment. And then it briefly brightens and pops out of existence with a loud snap sound that made me flinch and close my eyes. The shape of the bright ball is burned into my retinas in the dark night. What the fuck is the experiment? How long can a non put up with this before harrowing? Most intense nightmare. Okay, here goes. Be me. On PC. Monitor looks like old school 1064 Amiga for some reason. Surfing the net, fucking off. Folder keeps opening by itself. I keep clicking it to close but now it's stuck. Fog.pcx. Nothing in folder but blackness. Then small, thumbnail images of unborn or aborted fetuses start popping up. Defieuk.jpg. I hear their voices coming from my PC speakers. Spooky voices. They're telling me they're the ghosts of dead children from CP I downloaded in the past. They tell me they're going to haunt every computer I'm ever on until I die or kill myself. They tell me I deserve it for watching them get abused while they were alive. I cried. I told them I deleted it all. That I was just curious. That I wasn't really into that kind of stuff. The CP ghosts told me they didn't care. The CP ghosts said they're going to the computers of all my family and friends and tell them all about me. Then after I die, the CP ghosts said they'll be waiting for me on the other side. I don't think I've ever been so fucking relieved to be awake. Ever. Be me. 6 years old. Have a dream where I'm meeting Indiana Jones. He's cool. They're chameleons. Small gray but with different a bit more human face, still all black eyes though. Indiana says something is suspicious here. Aliens want to show us their planet. Indiana don't really feel like going here but I insist. We are going with them. Their planet is really small like from Little Prince book. They tie me up. Indiana is literally kicked out of their planet. Like he was just tied by them and then they throw him away from the planet. Now he is falling into the depth of space. Wake up. Never felt despair as big as during this nightmare. Be me a few years ago. Get bored, decide to smoke and check out this abandoned railroad. I arrive at the location in my 4-banger. I guess this is the spot. I get out and follow this gravel path. Nothing crazy at first. I come across a secluded clearing with a fence, some signs, and some strange sheds. Explosives stored on site. WAVSHD.png. Did I just stumble across an unmarked federal weapons storage? Get the feeling I shouldn't be seeing this. No guards or cameras are present. I step around said fences, gate and check it out. Locked up tight. I soon leave, not sure what to think. Coordinates are 42.993111, -77.932793, if anyone wants to look into it. I don't know if anything's changed since I've been there. Be me. Meet a self-described witch on a dating site. Her pictures are all at angles, badly lit and with tons of filters, but I'm desperate enough to give it a shot. Indulge her in her delusion. We set up a date. She shows up. She's in Yugo, overweight and smells of marijuana. I'm too embarrassed to straight up get up and leave, so I indulge her. We might as well talk about esoteric stuff. She can hook me up with some of her witch friends. Turns out she's not in a coven, she's a private witch, aka LARPer. Her esoteric knowledge is skin deep and she's dumb. She clearly prefers to talk about how her family and society discriminate against her, which I don't want to hear none of it, so I keep trying to divert to esoteric topics. Again normie level astrology and entry level Wicca shit, then talks a little more about how she is discriminated and suffers. I'm bored. She then reveals that she's an hermaphrodite and has a penis. I'm like, alright, that's it. It was the worst, most embarrassing date of my life. I never talk about, only anonymously. I kinda felt bad for her because she was really unattractive and probably autistic, and probably did suffer a lot of bullying as well. But what can you do?